Hello, how are you today? Salud. Ice water with a drop of lime vitality oil and 2 drops of tangerine vitality oil. I love it. It is so tasty. Welcome to the alphabet of oils. This is the P edition. I am Jay Hawk, and my wife Lori and I, we are both with Young Living Essential Oils. We are brand partners with the company, and we have our own little outfit called Soaring Hawk Essential Oils. And we have been going through the alphabet of oils. We are at the letter P today. P is for Palmarosa. Palmarosa, a lot of people mistake it as a blend because very few people know that there is a plant called the Palmarosa. So some people are saying, is it a cross between like the coconut palm and maybe rose? No, it is not. It is its own entity. It is actually, the scientific name is Cymbopogon martini, which means that it was either named after someone named Martin or it was named after a night at the outing club after several glasses were consumed. Palmarosa is a great little oil. It's an aromatic flowering grass, and it is a close relative of lemongrass and citronella. And those are very powerful oils when it comes to purifying the air. Also, it's very good at keeping little flying pests away when you're outside. It is also known as Indian geranium and gingergrass. So you may know it by those names. Palmarosa is the official name. Has a soothing green and rosy aroma. And by green and rosy, I mean when you take a sniff. I like that. I do like that. It's got the grassy, kind of earthy, grassy aroma that lemongrass and citronella has, and it is more grassy than earthy, I'll tell you that. But also, there is like a hint of geranium or rose in there, because geranium and rose are pretty close together when it comes to aroma. But again, Palmarosa, I like it. It is an undersung oil. It is excellent for skincare, and it can help support the appearance of healthy-looking skin when applied topically. Also, it's a great alternative to rose or geranium if you want to use that in a perfume or cologne, because rose can be expensive. Rose is a very hard oil to maintain and distill, and it's just difficult. So Palmarosa is a lot easier, actually, which means it is usually less expensive. It's also great aromatically to create a tranquil atmosphere and a refreshing atmosphere. Again, being part of the Cymbopogon family with lemongrass and citronella and zhangmao, which is red lemongrass. Actually, that's going to be our letter X. Don't tell anyone, but that's our letter X for the alphabet. And with those lemongrass family oils, those are excellent for air purification and just getting those horrible aromas out of the kitchen, the bathroom, wherever you need to get rid of them. They are great to diffuse. You can add a few drops for facial creams. If you have a facial cream that is your favorite, put a drop or two, a few drops of Palmarosa in there, and it'll help enhance your beauty regimen. I wouldn't know, obviously, because my facial skin is mostly covered up by fur, much to my wife's dismay. But my grandkids love it, so it's staying. Anyway, Palmarosa, very undersung oil. A lot of people love it who know about it, but a lot of people don't know about it. Now you do. Look at the key constituents that are in Palmarosa. Again, when I'm talking about the key constituents, these are chemicals and terpenes, sesquiterpenes, that have been studied. There are lab tests on them that show what these constituents are capable of and what properties they hold. Now, those constituents are in the oil. Again, we can't say that the oil does this, 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 or this when it comes to wellness, but we can say the constituents do this, 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 and this. Now, the fact that the constituents are in the oil, again, as I've said several times during this Alphabet of Oil series, if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. It's that simple. And it's a fun way to describe it, too, because it's accurate. It fits. But geraniol, I know it sounds like geritol, but geraniol, it's an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It works against mutant cell growth, and it also has neuroprotective properties. In other words, it's good for the brain. Okay? A lot of things are going wrong with people's brains nowadays. Well, a little Palmarosa, because it has geraniol, that might be able to help a little bit, make you think a little clearly. It also has geranyl acetate, which gives Palmarosa its rose-like aroma. And then it also has linalool, which is a big boost for aroma. It means if something has linalool in it as a constituent, that usually means it is fragrant. And it is really, really nice. Need a little sip of my water here. I tell you, adding vitality oils to ice water, really a great idea. Really a great idea. Oh, I also wanted to answer a question. I had someone ask me, Jay, I happen to notice that there are some video game characters on your desk back there. I think, well, yeah, there are. You're 60 years old. Do you play video games? Yes, I do. Why? Because in 2012, I had a pair of strokes. And I lost a lot of control in my right arm and hand, and I didn't have much hand-eye coordination for a little while. The doctor gave me permission to play video games, which of course my young sons, they were younger at the time, I should say, they took that as, great, Dad can play video games with us. Well, so I did. And it has been a connection that I've had with my sons, even to this day, even though one of them is 27 and another is 20, or one's 28 and another's 25. And it's still a connection we have, and that's kind of a reminder of where I was and the road I've taken to get to where I am now. So that answers that question. If you have any other questions, let me know. Like, what's in your diffuser? What kind of diffuser is that? Something like that. Why are you a Dolphins fan, of all things, if you live in Oregon? That's a different story altogether, and it's not an easy year. Anyway, back to oils. Palmarosa, if you don't know about it, now you do. So, tomorrow, we will be talking about, let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q. And we will be talking about an oil that doesn't begin with the letter Q, but the second word in the name of the oil begins with Q. This is one of those cases where there isn't really an oil for that letter, so we're working around it, and it's still pretty close. So I think you're going to enjoy tomorrow. All right, have yourselves a good rest of the day. Enjoy whatever weather you have. Until tomorrow, take care. God bless.